gentlemen, and welcome to In Comics We Trust, where this week I will be bringing you the list of my top 5 favorite female comic book characters. I hope you enjoy this list as much as I do. My number 5 favorite female comic book character is Natasha Romanova herself, the Black Widow. The Black Widow first appeared in Tales of Suspense issue 52 on April 10th of 1964. The backstory of Black Widow is actually about survival, not about vengeance as most people actually believe. Black Widow is one of the best martial artists of all comic book characters, male and female alike. Black Widow ended up falling in love with Hawkeye and was one of the leading factors in her joining the Avengers team, however ended up leaving because of their no-kill policy and then ended up becoming an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Weapons, fighting, Avengers, and S.H.I.E.L.D., all of this together is what makes her one of my top 5 favorite female comic book characters. My number 4 favorite female comic book character, and also, in my opinion, one of the most underrated comic book characters of all, is Zatanna. Zatanna first appeared in Hawkman number 4 in November of 1964. Zatanna is daughter of the legendary magician John Zatara and Syndulla, and they are members of the mystic tribe of sorcerers known as the Hidden Ones. Zatanna is one of the most powerful magicians in all the world, and was for a long time a member of the Justice League until finally retiring. The amount of power she has, as well as being a member of the Justice League, earns her a spot in one of my top favorite female comic book characters. My number 3 favorite female comic book character is Harley Quinzel, better known to you as Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn first appeared in the graphic novel Batman in October of 1999. Harley Quinn was working as a psychiatrist in Arkham Asylum, where she met and fell in love with the Joker. Harley Quinn has always had a quite unique style, which is what I've always admired about her through her time in Arkham Asylum, as well as with the Joker, as well as her joining the Suicide Squad. Harley Quinn is well trained with different types of firearms and explosives that she used while on the Suicide Squad and to run with the Joker. She is also best friends with one of my other favorite female characters, Poison Ivy. Her unique style, as well as her run in DC with the Suicide Squad, the Secret Six, and Secret Society of Supervillains, is what makes Harley Quinn one of my top favorite female comic book characters. My number 2 favorite female comic book character of all times is the female icon herself, Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman first appeared in All-Star Comics issue 8 in December of 1941. Depending on where you're coming from, Wonder Woman has 2 origins. First, she is said to have been a clay figure brought to life by the Greek gods. Secondly, later on, she was depicted as the daughter of Zeus. Wonder Woman has been an icon for females throughout history. She is extremely powerful, one of the original members of the Justice League, and between her lasso, her bracelets, her body armor, as well as her tiara, she can also fly, and of course, she has the ever-popular invisible plane. Wonder Woman's track record speaks for itself in her realm of awesomeness. Between her work with the Justice League, as well as being an icon for females everywhere, earns her my number 2 spot in favorite females. Now, without further ado, my number 1 favorite female comic book character of all times is Dr. Jean Grey. However, there is a catch. My favorite comic book character is not Jean Grey herself. It's her as the Phoenix. Jean Grey made her first appearance in X-Men number 1 on September 10th of 1963. Jean Grey as the Phoenix is one of the most powerful mutants in all of the X-Men world, making her automatically one of my top favorite X-Men, and because she's a female, right to the top of my favorite females list. She also added a lot of goody-goody drama in the X-Men world between her relationship and marriage with Cyclops, as well as her falling and infatuating with Wolverine. The sheer amount of power that the Phoenix has is what puts her as my favorite female comic book character. Well guys, that's the list of my top 5 favorite female comic book characters of all times. Comment below and let us know what your top female characters of all times are. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you for joining us on this week's episode on In Comics We Trust.